Hi everyone, I'm named Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Thanks for checking out the video. Last episode, we started to move around key components of our base so that we'd be totally set for when we start to build the starship. We are 90 something episodes into this series and we're close to building the starship. Right here, what we're looking at are our Harbinger trees. And this has to do with the Anomaly DLC. And I might actually finally take a look at the research tree for that after all this time. But first, we're going to really tighten up everything else in our base here, get the plans continued here this episode, make sure that we have our butchering station right here, our new kitchen, our new freezer, set up our crops, move our current freezer and kitchen, and do some other little tweaks. We'll see what else comes up. Let's see what happens. So the other thing that we need to do is really work on this trap system here. The biggest issue that I'm having with this trap system is replenishing our wood spikes. And I was thinking about, here's where the wood is going to be stored. But then it occurred to me that I wonder if I should have wood stored maybe at the end of each aisle or something along those lines. For example, having a door at the end of each spot here, which would then let them grab the wood, go through the door, come down the aisle, and fill it up. Instead of grabbing the wood from here, going through this door that's right here, and then following the track down of the doors. I'll still have the doors because we're going to need them. But I'm thinking of redesigning this really quickly and then having, while everything's still, just schematics, and then having them just kind of work on it throughout the episode whenever that happens. So that's going to be the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to cancel all those traps. I'm going to deconstruct all of the cloth sacks because, as I said in a prior episode, I want to make all the traps a little bit closer to one another. And so if we're going to finally make it more efficient, well, we're going to go ahead and clear it out, clean it on out. Okay. Fleeb is ready and able to use his convert ability. Who was it that we were trying to convert last time? It was Chakin, but Chakin is actually on a quest right now. So we'll just hold on to that. When is she coming back? Let's see. Actually, don't know when she's coming back. 2 days from now? No, she'll return in 6.5 days. So maybe we should use this convert ability on somebody else. Let's see. Who do we want to target? Daesh is not somebody who's going to really be helpful. Fluff? I mean, I'm concerned because Fluff is doing just fine, but I need her on the free path side. So I think I might actually target Fluff and see what happens here. She doesn't have any kind of resistance to this kind of coercion. So Fleeb, we're going to target Fluff, who's been with us for, I don't even know, 85 episodes or so? She's the most senior colonist in the entire colony. And I don't mean age, I mean how long she's been with us. Her certainty has went from 100% down to 80%. Okay, so that's not going to take very many attempts. Alright, and she's doing a great job making sandstone blocks, which is something we really need. We need to finish this wall, actually. I think I might prioritize this. Finish this wall first, so I can get rid of this wall. Because see where Fluff's going? He's coming around here to get the sandstone. Now, technically, the lifters should be moving the sandstone to this section right here for sandstone chunks, because this is the main one, and this is the overflow. But they must be behind on something. So let's check that out really quickly, so we don't get it behind. Alright, looks like this lifter is moving sandstone blocks to this main area. So it's busy because of that. Wonder if there's a better place for sandstone blocks. Or just blocks in general. We'll have to think about that. Anyway, so back to my idea here for wood replenishment. Let's get... How do we get this cleared out more quickly? I need kind of a clean slate to be able to start to work on it. It's all going to be wood. It's going to all be wood spike traps. I did think about maybe doing steel, be way more effective, way more damage would be inflicted. But again, it just wouldn't be something that we could sustain. So maybe what I'll do is I'll grab a mech, I'll manage an area, and I'll say forced cleanup. Yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm going to want to move a constructoid here. So here's a constructoid for forced cleanup. Let's get the other mech. Forced cleanup. We're going to shrink this. So we're going to say, okay, mech constructoid. He's on the charger. It's on the charger. We'll go constructoid number 3. We're going to say, let's move you to forced cleanup. Okay, see how it's going weird in all these weird spots here? Oh, it's moving the batteries of all the things that... I actually don't want you to move those anymore. Because I have a different idea. Here it goes. Here we go. Where's it going? Moving the battery again? Okay, fine. It's interesting to see what they prioritize on. So now he's going to prioritize this. That's actually something that... I'm going to cancel that. Okay, because I don't need him to do that right now. It's decided to do everything that I really don't want. I just wanted to deconstruct these cloth sandbags. We have a visitor from Shalonla, and one of them is a cousin of Tiffy. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Now, which one is it deciding to do? This is kind of funny. Decides to deconstruct that sandbag. Huh. It's going in a weird order. Wonder how is it going to do this one next? Which it does that one next, yep. And then down here. And then this one. No, this one next. Nope, you're going to do this one, right? These two. This one next. No. Huh, okay. Well, anyway, keep doing that, Constructoid. We'll be back. Believe, let's get you talking to this person whenever you're awake. Alright, well, while that's happening, we are continuing our kitchen and our new freezer and everything. So I'm going to just do a little bit of cleanup here. We know we want to always have marble tiles in between doors. That's just a standard of the Babblers and of our town called Hope. It's just what we want. Is Fluff still working on? Nope, Fluff is asleep. I think we're gonna take some blood from people. Oh, Philippe, definitely you. Of course, Maroc. Oh, maybe we need to put Maroc back in the gene extractor. Is he ready? Oh, he's ready to go. After he eats that meal, we're going to put him right in the gene extractor, right here. Pompeiana. Oh, that's right. Pompeiana, last episode, she is now pregnant. Who's her? Who's her lover again? Is it... No, Zach is with Kate. Is it Phlebe? I should know this. I really should. Yeah, it's Phlebe. Okay. Sorry, Phlebe. Okay. Alright, so what do these guys have? Really don't have much, so let's just take whatever they have. Do I need a reinforced barrel? Always. I'm always going to take those because the only way you can buy them is through traders, as far as I know. Components, I have a lot, but I can't say no. And maybe we'll sell them a couple of things. What do you guys want? You want a gene pack? Gene packs are actually pretty lucrative. Like, do you want the awful plants gene pack? Sure. Standard body? I don't know if we should get rid of that. We'll keep that. Furry tail. We'll get rid of furry tail. Okay, and then what else you want? We have all these assault rifles, sniper rifles. We're not gonna sell those though. We will sell a t-shirt that's of poor quality. And I think that's it. We really don't need to recuperate our money because we have a way to make more money pretty quickly. We have 8,000 cloth. I have an idea for that coming up. So stay tuned on that one. Okay. Alright, that's actually as far as I need this guy to go for this, so I'm just going to kind of start up. Alright, as I said, every spike trap does 8 damage, I think? 8 damage. And I had them spike trap, cloth sandbag, empty space. It was a three tile thing. I really don't know why I did that. I guess I must have thought that you had to do it that way. So I'm going to just do, from now on, spike trap, cloth sandbag, spike trap, just over and over and over. There's no reason not to. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I meant to deconstruct that. Oh, I guess that means not all of these need to be deconstructed, huh? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, see this? You see now why? Meteorite hit somewhere. Silver. So I'm leaving the meteorite because if I mine it, then that becomes part of my wealth for my my colony here. But there's silver right here. There's also silver over here somewhere. I forget where exactly, but another meteorite hit. It doesn't matter. We'll find it at some point. Okay. So more traps. I'm going to let this constructor do the rest. It's just getting in my way to have anything here. And we have plenty of cloth, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, so back to the next thing, our kitchen. Yeah, that's really shaping up. We have a butcher table. Now, I like the way I have my bills on this butcher table. I have it... butcher the creature forever. That's not what I want, actually. I want them to make kibble up to 1,000 kibble. So we always have at least 1,000. Then we butcher creatures forever. And then we make more kibble up to 5,000, and then we stop. That's basically how I want it to go, and we're going to see how that works. So we're going to paste that one in. Okay. Okay. All right, so looking at this, if you did not watch last episode, first of all, you should have. Second of all, I'll give you the quick overview. We're moving our kitchen and everything here. All of our food production is now going to be here. So very quickly, our kitchen, our stove and everything will be here. Our butchering station will be here. All of our animals' corpses and all of our vegetables will all be in here. And after that, we'll move some of the dinners to a little section here and in different areas around the base. I'm not too worried about that right now, that part right now. While they're working on that, okay, we're also getting rid of all the traps, all the cloth sandbags here because we're going to be redoing this. I'm going to release that mech from only being allowed to work in here. And the reason, I'll explain a little bit better after we're totally done with making our schematics. Yeah, like I'll get rid of that door too, I think. We'll see. It's actually a bad design what I did right there. I'm actually noticing with these walls. So wait a second. They're coming through this way. They'll follow through here. And they'll pop out here. So this is actually unnecessary. We need a wall right there. This part is going to be unnecessary. So I'll have to redesign what's happening over here. And that's okay. The way that I'm doing this, I kind of lost my spot for Pompeiana to stand and throw her EMP grenades that she really told me she liked to do. But that's okay. We're going to get that back because we're going to move. We're going to get rid of this turret. As a matter of fact, we're going to get rid of it so that Pompeiana can stand here. That's what we're going to do. So this wall's going to go away. I might put sandbags there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens right there. I don't think I'm ever going to put colonists here. I'll leave the sandbags just for the sake of argument to see if it works. But, yeah, okay. Okay, kitchen. I don't want to miss a beat here. Oh, the other thing is, last episode, we grabbed something like, I don't even know, it was 3,000 wood. We're going to do that again. This episode, we're going to go ahead and go get all this wood here. Because we're definitely going to need it. In fact, I wonder if I should set out to do that. Yeah, let's set out to do that. We're going to need to. We can multitask with the babblers. Tiffy? Where's your militars? You got to take your militars, Tiffy. Who wants to go, Tiffy? Kate? Sure. And Balakay again? Is that what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing. We would take Pompeiana, but I think we're okay with just Tiffy, Balakay, and Kate. I think we're fine with that. We are going to take packaged survival meals. Now, did it learn? Because I've always taken... It's always tried to give me simple meals before, and I keep changing it to packaged survival meals. I wonder if the game somehow learned. That would be... impressive, because how would it know that? We're going to take all of our elephants. All of them. We can always get more if something happens, but we take everything. Even the little guys. They need to go on an adventure too. Take all the elephants, all the muffalo. Even the little ones. This is probably not a good idea, by the way. But that's okay, we need the space, so... Go. Alright. They'll gather all that up. I may enlist the help of another fabric corps at some point. But I also may just see if it can bounce back and forth between the kitchen and the butchering area. So we'll see. The other thing I'm very concerned about, and I need to figure out a way to maybe ensure that it's okay, is that there's going to be butchering in here. And even though it's sterile tile, if there's a lot of back and forth between these two rooms, I could see filth transferring from the butchering area into the kitchen. Now, that should not happen because, and you could remind me that I said this whenever it does happen, but that shouldn't happen because when they butcher here and the meat gets dropped here, the meat should then go into this kitchen, into this freezer, I mean. I could actually ensure that by telling the Fabricor when it does butcher. Like, for example, here, I'm going to show you in the bills. We go to Butcher Creature. We say Details. And we say, what do we want to do? When we butcher it, we say drop on floor. Currently, we say drop on floor. We let the lifters do their job. But I could say take it to the best stockpile. And what that would then do is it would look to see which of these shelves I have flagged as the one for meat, and the Fabricor would step away from the butchering station and put it there. On the surface, that seems like a good idea, but that's really going to slow the Fabricor down. And it's taking it away from its intended purpose, which is just to fabricate, not to haul. So you got to kind of think about that too. Getting rid of some old stockpile zones I made. Do I not have any more sandstone? Oh, look, Maroc. We got a gene from Maroc. Fireproof. Fire-resistant carriers of this gene have special fast-acting sweat glands and heat-resistant skin. They only take 25% of the normal damage from fire. The chance of them catching on fire is also drastically reduced. Okay. That's an okay one for now. It's 146 degrees in this room. Oh. So, the mystery is solved. Probably starting 5 episodes ago. So this is something for you to pay attention to if you're having heat issues in a room. 5 episodes ago, I started to have issues in this room with heat. And probably one of you has already noticed why. But I'm going to explain it. So I had the geothermal generator here, and it's really hot. So I thought that the heat was kind of like going through the wall or through the door or something like that. And then, so I made a different wall here, made a separate room. I actually unroofed it, so it just vents to the air. But now I see what the issue is. All of my coolers from my waste pack room, keeping this room at 26 degrees, all of the heat is being vented into this room. So that's the actual issue. I should have known that. But that's okay. We're going to fix that. In fact, we're going to do it in the cheapest way possible. We are going to vent it right here with some wood. We're going to move this door here. We're going to put another door there. We're going to get rid of this door. Actually, you know what? We'll keep that door. We'll open that one up. And then we're going to remove the roof. Right there. And that should fix my issue. Entirely. So when we started with these waste pack atomizers, this would be 5 over here. Yeah, that's 5. We had 1,790 waste packs. We started with our first one. We had 1,790. It grew to like 1,948. Now we're at 5 waste pack atomizers. We're back down to 1,881. So we're definitely going in the right direction, but I would like one more. Which means we're gonna summon another Apocatron whenever the time comes. Alright, they still haven't deconstructed this. I may have let that Constructoid off duty a little too quickly. How about you, Mr. Constructoid? You are going to stay in this area until you're finished. How's the kitchen? We're getting there. Okay. Oh, sandstone chunks. That's actually what I was starting to do with all this. Where is sandstone? This is slate. Where's sandstone? It's gotta be sandstone somewhere. Yeah, this is all sandstone. Is that all that's left on the map? That I hope not. No, it's not. It's 77. It's not that much, actually. Gates Caravan's finally on the map. Okay, we actually do not have a lot of sandstone on the map still. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing there. We might need to switch to, I think I have a lot of marble. There's 124 marble right there. Another like 50 or so. Okay. Actually, I don't even need to build that wall there. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm really struggling when it comes to construction right now. That's a reminder to myself. I'm gonna get rid of that. We have our prison we still need to do. Yeah, okay, so we could actually redesign the prison slightly. Okay, so prison. Bedroom. There's 4 bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. A barracks area if needed. And so I kind of want to redesign this prison slightly, but I also don't want to lose sight of the fact that I've exposed myself by redesigning this whole area here. So we're going to forbid all of this and just do what I think we need to do for now. Okay, let's just see. Let's go in this way. We should have another wall here. Yep, okay, that'll fix that. So once this guy is done, it'll go up to here or here, okay. Whoops. Alright, well, as I'm building this, I'll just explain that it seems like every other tile is going to work out just fine. I think I do want to keep just sandstone bags in the turns. I mean, not sandstone bags, cloth sandbags in the turns. So I can cancel that deconstruction, that's fine. But only 1 deep, I don't need it to be 2 deep, that's fine. Okay, we can do that. That helps out. Okay, and I'll go over again my design whenever we're a little further out here. So after we get here, then we want to do every other again. Is that every other? Yeah. Wonder why do I think that I need to stagger it this way? I just think it's the way it's landing. Okay, no problem. This is a lot of work. But it's been working out so well that I just don't mind. I just want to really get a good calculation of how much wood is going to be needed. You know what's going to happen. Like, it's somehow going to know that I'm doing this, and then all of the raids going forward are just going to be ones where they just bust down my walls instead. Oh wait, I shouldn't probably put traps right in front of these doors, huh? Because this is my villagers, colonists trying to leave. Oh boy, I may have messed up something here. Okay, hold on. I didn't get that far, I'm okay. I'm okay, it'll actually be easier to figure out. What's that? Oh, they're at the logging worksite. Okay, fine. There's plenty to do back at Hope. Keep going, Constructoid. Keep going. Alright, we got some guys here. They all have short bows and marble clubs, sandstone clubs. We're good with that. Totally. Let's draft them. Let's go. Take care of this. There's a Mega Sloth right there. Now, do any of them have a War Cry control? No, none of them are Psi focus, or Psi caster, I should say. Oh, Kate. Kate, you can't just run in like that, crazy person. I mean, that guy you can, that's fine. Kate got knocked out. That will be fine. And Kate. Alright, we're fine. Don't even worry about it. Who else got hit? Some militars got knocked down? That's okay. Tiffy will take care of everything. Alright. Claim all that. I don't think Tiffy got hit. Just want to double check. These two are healthy, I think. This one's not. The militars, I mean. Okay. Tiffy's resting. That's fine. We're good. We're not in danger, so everybody can just rest and do whatever they gotta do. The militars are here. What was that noise, Kate? That was a crazy noise. Oh, well, Tiffy, you could at least come up here to rest. Go ahead. You can go right there if you want. Same with you, Balakay. All right. Let's take away all the roofs. The roofs. This is kind of crazy over here. What's all this? We're going to deconstruct this, I guess. Now remember, these ancient storage cylinders are useless. It just takes time. I think it's kind of a time sink. They want you to do what I just did, which was to just drag over and deconstruct everything. But then they'll try to deconstruct and they won't actually get anything. So all of the containers, I believe these little ancient barrels also. So we'll check those out too. Plasteel was found. Thank you, Fleeb. We're going to repair these guys whenever Tiffy wakes up. Kate, how you feeling? So Kate has the Deathless gene. So unless her brain stops working, she will not die. That doesn't mean it can't be a bad day for her, though. Daesh's genes have finished regrowing, so we can go ahead and put him in the gene extractor. We're going to deconstruct this whole room. We'll deconstruct all this as well. We'll wait for the bedroom last, just because of the fact that if we're going to be here a little bit, we'll be able to sleep in a good size room with some beds. Kate has a helmet on, and I believe it's a marine helmet. If it's not, I'll have it changed. It's actually a recon helmet, but she'll put on a marine helmet. It's slightly better. All right, Tiffy is repairing her militars. We're going to check in on Hope pretty soon. All right, all the militars are good. Tiffy's probably going to go meditate somewhere. Yep, she is. All right, let's check out Hope. Okay, what's happening here? Yeah, I think it's a slight redesign. We want to avoid this corridor here, because that's where our people are gonna exit when they need to. Granite auto door. Do we have granite? We have how much granite? No granite. Here's Shah. But Shah's wandering around, confused. I mean, both of those events that we just heard, both of them were Shah wandering around confused because of dementia. She is close to being in a continual state of anguish. Daesh, into the gene extractor you go. And when you wake up, Apayana, you are pregnant still. We need to figure that whole thing out. We built a little baby decoration and a crib. Now, is Pompeyana good at social? She's a 6 with a passion for it. I might actually dedicate her entirely to childcare. Definitely top priority because I want to see what's going to happen with this kid, and I want to give it the best possible chance to do that. So we're going to read about that whenever that happens. I'm looking right now to see if I can assign anybody else to construction because I feel like I want to. Well, Baiko is on. You know what? I'm gonna make Daesh do the animals. I'm gonna take Baiko and have him do some construction, which should mean that he deconstructs some of this stuff here. This constructor is actually pretty slow. So all these mechs, their skill level is just a level 10, which is why they're inferior to colonists, but they are really good at some things. When I first made mechs, I was just going to use them for hauling and cleaning, and then that just changed entirely. So. How we doing over here, guys? Why is there a roof there? I said to remove all roofs. Oh. How did I miss that? You know what? I dragged over it before it was discovered. That's what it was. So it's not inclusive if you remove a roof area like this and the room's not discovered. When the room is discovered, it won't automatically remove the roof. It'll keep it as the regular default settings. Okay. So once I wonder if that so got cut off when I said so. Once I decided to just bring packaged survival meals, they're in a much better mood here. Okay. Yes, it worked. Zach completed his healing cycle and his frail was cured. So he's no longer frail. And so now, instead of him moving at 70% speed, he is going to move at 105 because the bionic heart is actually going to make him a little bit faster. Okay, great. Zach, you were just in there for like 45 days. What do you even do for work? Do we even know what you do anymore? Construction is a burning passion of yours. You know what? Wish granted, Zach. Go for it. We need your help anyway. How's this thing working? Working perfectly. I do need to get these doors done. In fact, maybe Zach could do that. You want to do that, Zach? Good. Let him work on that. But the temperature issue has been solved. A roof has been made here, or an area to unroof has been designated. All the exhaust is going in here. It's being vented upward into the atmosphere, and this room is now a 79 degrees. Caravan has been detected, and they will be attacked in 2.6 days. It's a little quicker than usual. They'll be out of here with no problem, though. Let's see how quick they deconstruct. I love watching them deconstruct so fast. Quest available. Makers Travelers. 5 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leader is called Maker. They claim to have lost their home in a recent attack. Maker begs you for permission to stay at Hope for 7 days so they can rest and regroup. In return, they offer to work and fight for free during that time. If you make them happy, some of them may offer to join you. They may also reward you later for helping them, but there is no way to know their true intentions. Of course we're going to accept. We'll check them out in a minute. Well, we'll check them out now. How about that? They are part of the Fieltism faction. Ideologian. Do they have genes that I can take? Because that's kind of a priority for me now. Nope, they don't. Fine. Anything weird about them? Burning passion we have for a couple. This guy has a burning passion for cooking and crafting. This is a burning passion for intellect. This person doesn't do anything, it looks like. They won't do any skilled labor. They won't do any dumb labor. The only thing they'll do is shoot, melee, handle animals, and social. And when it comes to social, they have a passion for it. That might be somebody for childcare, but we'll see what happens there. And then Samni has a burning passion for plants and art. That might be somebody too. Well, we'll see what happens. There's 5 new people at Hope. That means we currently have 12 people at Hope. There's 15 total. Just want to double check here. We have 8 bedrooms there, another 8 there, so that's 16. So we're already good. We have plenty of bedrooms for everybody. They should be happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Okay, we're good. Now, hopefully they don't bring a disease, they don't bring metal horror, and there's nothing weird about them. So we'll see what happens. Since they're going to work for free, yep, I should assign them jobs. First of all, we always set firefighting and bed rest to 1, as well as patient to 1. We want them to heal up quickly. Basic things to 1 priority. And then we make their top job a 2. So if we ever need to flip them up to something quickly, we can make that a 1 and not worry about anything else. I definitely think that since we really don't know a lot about them, we want to keep them happy. Who do we want to actually keep? Because that's the ones we want to keep happiest. Is that really fair of me to say? I don't know. So let's take a deeper look at them. All right, we have Maker. He's the leader. He is the leader. He's a fast learner. He's also a masochist. There's something exciting about getting hurt. He doesn't know why. He's just wired differently. Okay, so it doesn't really change his behavior. Okay, that's fine. He has a burning passion for intellect and a passion for crafting, construction, and melee. Now, the reason I'm even looking at that is because if they do their regular passion job, they get a little bit of a buff. If they do their burning passion job, they get a big buff. So if we want to keep them happy in their temporary time here, we want to assign them to things that are either a passion or a burning passion. Okay? So for Maker, that's intellect, crafting, and construction. I may skip the intellect because... Why? Because I really don't need it right this second. And I'd rather my colonists gain that knowledge. But crafting and construction, I definitely need constructor. We know that. So Maker will make him a constructor. Okay? If there's no construction to be done, he has a passion for crafting. So he can do crafting, no problem. What kind of crafting do we want to do? Smithing? You know what I didn't realize? It happens in this order, it looks like. So if you do smithing first... Oh, I need to change that on my other guys. I'll go over that a little bit later with all of them. But smithing, if you hover over the actual ability, it shows you the order in which they do things. So for example, hover over smithing. The first thing they'll do is they'll make things at the subcore encoder. The second thing is make things at the mech gestator. The third thing is repairing mechs. Then they'll make weapons, they'll make things at machining table, and fabricate things. So that could be why my people are not repairing their mechs. That's a weird one, because I don't want everybody fabricating things. Well, anyway, so if any mech needs to be repaired, Maker can do that. Tailoring. Yeah, why not? Regular crafting, that includes what? Synthesizing drugs, making stone blocks. I think we'll leave that as a 3. And then hauling and cleaning. Yeah, we'll keep that just in case if they need to do it. All right, so that should make Maker happy. Next, Sani. See how this game distracts you? Sani, she loves plants, burning passion, and burning passion for art. Okay. Well, that's an easy one. You're just going to work with plants. Sani, where are you? She's going to do plants. Growing plants. We're getting rid of all these crafting ones. I don't care about that. Art. Sure. She likes art. That's fine. And if there's no art to be done, then she could definitely haul and clean. Awesome. Then we have Gra. Gra, well, Sani, I forgot to say, has a nervous trait. She tends to crack under the pressure. We're fine. We're good. We have Gra. They're a body modder. Gra feels limited in his feeble human body. He often dreams of being enhanced with the artificial body parts of xenogenetics. So that means, what does it mean? It means that he would agree with transhumanist. All right, he has a burning passion for intellect and then a regular old passion for medical, crafting, and animals. What do we want to put him on? He's level 7 in crafting. I think we'll make him crafting primary and animals secondary. Okay, we'll make him animals primary. Okay, I'll do that. No problem. Handling animals. And crafting will be second. Fine. Alright, take him off that. After he's done crafting, he can do smithing. And he can do hauling and cleaning. Great. Who's next? Neh. N-E-H. Neh. His name is Neh. He has a great memory. Neh. That's not going to be a good name. That's just not good. Neh. Neh? Or Nay? How about Nay? We'll just call him Nay. Can I change his name? I'm not going to change his name. We'll call him Nay. He has a great memory. Nay has a fantastic memory for detail. He will lose unused skills at half the rate. He's nimble, so his melee dodge chance goes up. And his trap spring chance is only 10%. He's sickly, though. He has an awful immune system. He gets sick more often, but his medical also is improved because of that. He's also gay. And yeah, there you go. All right, so for him, cooking, plants, and crafting. Let's go back to our thing here. He's going to do animals. Wait. No, Nay is cooking. What did I say? Cooking, plants, and crafting. Burning passion in all of it. You know, for him, I think we're just gonna put him to work crafting. Let's put him to work crafting while he's here. Secondarily, he can do what? Some plants, sure. Okay. But now, last, but certainly not least, Nebulous Strike. That's a cool name. Nebulous Strike. Let's read about him a little bit since he has a good name. His childhood, Nebulous fell into a coma at a young age and spent years dreaming about shooting. When he awoke, he was useless at most tasks, but he could aim pretty well. So his shooting is +8 because of that. In his adulthood, he became a selfless hunter. Nebulous was a hunter of mysterious creatures that many didn't even believe existed. Sometimes the people were right, and sometimes they were wrong. Along the way, he helped people in need. That also improved his shooting by 5 and his social by 6. He has a great memory, so he won't lose his skills. But he's incapable of intellect, art, skilled labor, and dumb labor. He only can shoot, do melee, and social, animals, and medical. That's all he can do. And he only has a passion for social and a burning passion for shooting. So he's not very useful. He's not very, very useful. What do we want him to do? I mean, he can learn animals. It's not like he can't. Maybe we'll just put him on... Well, I want him to be happy, so I want him to have something that's a passion. But there's nothing he can do other than hunting. Do we want to get him hunting some things? I mean, not really. We can give him a sniper rifle. Yeah, you're right. I don't want him anyway. So it doesn't matter. If he stays, he stays. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So let's put him on something that's just going to be helpful to us. He's like the only one I don't want at all. Everybody else, that'd be great if they stayed. So maybe we'll put him on animals. Nebulous. You're not doing doctoring. But wait, do you like doctoring? No, you have a 0 in doctoring. You're not doing doctoring. It's the last thing you're going to do. We have to look at all of these. There's all these people's skills soon. Wardening, sure, because you like social. We're not going to have any wardening to do, but that's fine. Handling of animals is next, and hunting, if it comes up, sure. It's not going to come up, though. Spoiler alert. Okay, you're good. Let's go back to the other base now. Or the other outpost. Temporarily. Kate is fully healed. I mean, she's just great. She got knocked down. Now she's all healed up. They are deconstructing like crazy. Got lots to deconstruct still. Alright, you guys, you being nice? Nebulous, you're taking care of this cow. Okay. How about you, Nay? Nay, sandstone blocks. You're already the top one in my book. Oh wait, that's not Nay. That's Fluff. Well, okay. There's Nay. Also cutting stone. Okay, so yeah, you're great. How about you, Gra? You are milking a cow. Danny is cutting some cotton. Look at her go. Maker is just walking around, hauling. Are you building? Yep, he's building right here. Wow, look at him go. He's a fast builder. What's his construction? Only 7? Plasteel. We have a lot of plasteel around. Oh, look. It's on the way back home, kinda. Look at all this stuff. We have plasteel. 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 Look at all this. 5 right here. No shortage. I wonder if there's a limit to how many I can have. We'll find out together. Heat stroke. Who has heat stroke? Sani. Okay, it's 101 degrees out. You have heat stroke. Why? Are you even wearing clothes? You're walking around with a wooden club and that's it? Okay, listen. Here at Hope, you have to have a little bit of modesty here. I know you're new. Can I not assign you... I can't change their clothes because they're temporary. Oh, that's funny. Can I force her to wear something, though? Because that would cut down on the heat stroke, actually. I can. You could wear this t-shirt. See what happens there. Nebulous is idle. So there's nothing to do with animals anymore. We're all good. I'll give him a sniper rifle and he can go hunting. How about that? Let's make him the only hunter, since I don't want anybody else to do it. Okay. Nebulous. Glebe can use convert on Fluff. My guess is Fluff is probably around 83 or 84 certainty. Oh, she's 89. She's in such a good mood. Gene has been extracted. From Daesh. Unisex beards. Carriers of this gene always have thick facial hair, even women. Dark black hair. Carriers of this gene have a particular hair color. With multiple hair color genes, one is randomly selected. Okay, well, we have a ton of animals, but Nebulous has, like, nothing to do. So I think I will still have him go and hunt. You can hunt some iguana. Or some rats. I mean... might as well. Yeah, so he actually will not do anything else. He will not do skilled labor, he will not do dumb labor. So the only things he will actually do doctoring, childcare, wardening, hunting, and handling animals. That's it. He will not clean, haul, craft, art, smith, tailor, mining, nothing. Nay is having a major break risk. Is this the one that's nervous? No. So what's wrong? Food. So you're hungry, so go eat. That seems easy. Ratty apparel. Okay, so maybe they need clothes. Gotcha. Maybe we need to pump that up. Okay, so remember we kept everything at 14, assuming we're going to have 14 colonists. We made 15 of everything. With these 5 people, we would have 16 colonists. That's probably not, that all not going to stay, I assume. But let's get Nay a shirt at least. How about Gra? Gra is same thing, ratty apparel. I should probably make some more shirts, just because. We'll make we'll go up to 17 instead of 14. No big deal. Okay, you guys almost done here? Oh, they're deconstructing all this too. I'm surprised that my kitchen is not done yet. Like, why is this not deconstructed yet? Yeah, if I get attacked now, it's not going to be great. It's like the construction never ends. It just never ends. I guess that's my fault, technically. I want this like structure to be done. Well, look at this actually. These coolers were installed. 28. I think I want to make it 28 degrees. $28 degrees, and then do I have one that's 26? No, that's how I did it. That's right. 24 for 2 of them. 28 for another, and that would be like if something was going wrong with like heat wave or something like that. So 24 and 28. Alright, so while they're doing stuff, let's talk. What am I doing here? I'm making a trap every other tile instead of every third tile. That's the first thing. So that's going to significantly increase the number of traps that are here. And then what I'm going to do is, again, I don't know if this is a great idea, but it's an idea. I'm going to put a door at the end of each of these aisles here. The end of each of these aisles is going to be a door. So instead of them grabbing wood from wherever and coming down this main area, going through all these big doors here, down the main corridor, they can just open up the door and go down here, fill it up, and they're done. Which will mean that I'm going to make a good storage room right here, the height or length or whatever you want to call it, of this trap system. Which then means these batteries need to go somewhere. They're almost done doing this. And then we're leaving. Wow, look at this. $740 limestone, 250 marble. We're already at 2,500 wood. 2,600. $3,000 wood. Okay, now they're cleaning up. That's how you know to leave. Let's go. You want to jump right over here to the plasteel and see if we can get any? Because that would be like instantaneous. We have 3 pretty good miners. Well, 2 really good ones. And she's holding her own. Cloth, steel, 3,200 wood. All of our militaries, everybody's coming along with us. Sandstone blocks, limestone, granite, slate. Oh, we're full. We are full doing that. So we're gonna go home. We're not playing the game of trying to get the plasteel. We're just gonna go right home. There we go. Death Pall. Oh no. A death gray cloud has descended on the area. The cloud is made of microscopic self-powered archites created by some unknown superintelligence. Where they land on dead flesh, they will enter the body and reanimate it to create a twisted imitation of life. The dead will rise, burn, bury, destroy, or move corpses indoors to prevent them from resurrecting. Do we have anything that's a corpse right now? Let's do a search. Type the word corpse. No. Anything down here at these harbinger trees? No. If they slaughter an animal, they'll immediately bring it indoors, so we'll be okay there. Timing permitting. Okay, we should be fine. Are there any corpses anywhere? I don't think so. Okay, we're good. We should be good. I could pause all slaughtering, yes, but then I gotta think about what the numbers were. I have to figure that out then. Again. I guess it's not that hard. You know what? It's okay, because even if one of my animals gets reanimated, it's like a chicken. So we'll be okay. Oh, the death pall has resurrected a rat. So there was a corpse. So how did I not see that? typed the word corpse. Search, didn't find anything. So I must be missing. Maybe I'll type the word dead. Aha. Okay, dead. There's a couple of bulls. They're all in there. An iguana. A rat. So just that one rat. Okay. Well, I don't really care about that rat. He can do whatever he wants. And a fennec fox. They're right here. They're all bones. They die after a day anyway. Nebulous is the only one out here, like, actually hunting, so he'll be okay. They will attack my people, but they're here in the bottom right corner, and they're not even going to see anybody. So I'm just going to leave them alone. We'll be okay. It's only 2. Alright, let's figure out what I was just talking about with the wood. How many traps fit in one row? Well, how could that math work out? 37 does not divide evenly. Okay, well that's fine. So it looks like we'll have 19 traps. Yeah, 19 traps per row. Each trap is 45 wood. So that's like 900. Well, it's 855. 855 wood per row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 full rows. So that's 9,000 wood. Do you think I'm over designing this just a little bit? Can never be too safe. So we'll say 9,000. So we need 9,000 wood. That's crazy. But 900 per row. Each of these wooden shelves can hold 225 because it's 3 stacks of 75. A double wooden shelf like this will hold 2 stacks or 6 stacks total, so that's 450. So actually it's just 2 shelving units for each row needs to be filled. That's basically how it's going to work out. So how do I design that to be efficient? Well, first, I'm thinking we'll use marble for the doors instead going forward because we're running very low on sandstone. The problem that I have with using sandstone is we want to keep some sandstone blocks in reserve because if something gets blown up, they're going to want to repair it for exactly what it was. So like if this wall gets blown up and we don't have any sandstone, they won't repair it because there's no sandstone anywhere. Okay, we're being raided by a group of mechs. A group of mechanoids have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. These raiders intend to breach your walls. They'll determine their own path into your colony and destroy anything in their way. We have a termite. Never seen that one before. 3 termites, a lancer, and a scyther. I thought there was 7. That's only 6. There's 1 stacked. Oh, there's a scyther there. It's blocked by a termite. Okay, what do termites do? They have a thump cannon. What's that mean? A medium-sized mechanoid, termites specialize in burrowing, digging, and breaking through defensive structures. Defenders need to decide whether to try to eliminate the termite before it can dig through the defenses or take it where it emerges. Okay. So this is a challenge I have not seen. I actually feel like I just want to call for help, and that's that. Let me see. Do we have anybody who will help us? Or Camero Pact, will you actually come? Because you never come. How far away are people? Are they going to get here today? No, half a day. They're not going to get here in time. So Tiffy, Kate, Balaki, they're not going to get here in time. That's fine. How about we get all of our people, though? All of our new visitors here. We get them armed up. Sani, I know it's not like, exactly what you expected. Ra, get that one. Nay, get that one. Okay. I have no idea how any of this is going to work. I have no idea how any of it's going to turn out. I don't know if I should be kind of like... Since they're right here, I feel like they're going to go right through these walls. So I feel like I should get my people here. So let's proactively do that. Howie. Daesh is scanning. Zach has an assault rifle. Fleeb has an assault rifle. Rock has an assault rifle. We gotta get them all in place. Pompeyana. Pompeyana? Go get your little EMP grenades. Yeah, that's gonna be important. Baiko? Come on down. Alright, while they're getting in position, we're gonna see these guys move really quickly. It's probably gonna make us scared. Okay, they are attacking immediately, so it looks like they're heading for here. I don't know what this means. They're going for this door? I don't know. Who just shot something? Pompeyana is pregnant, so she has grenades. So she'll be at a little bit of a distance, so she'll be okay. Ra? Get on up. Let's see, I don't know where they're going. Okay. So they're going for that wall. Okay, so I kind of... I mean, I don't want to say I did anything, but I predicted where they were going to attack. It was pretty easy to predict. But now we got to get into position. Okay, spread our people out a little bit. Keep them in range. Okay, that's broken. That's fine. It's going to be just fine. It's totally fine. Okay. She's getting behind that tree. It's a good thing we have cover. Okay, we're fine there. We'll bring in Nebulous up because he is the hunter. He's just really far away right now. He's all the way over here. So if you're wondering why we're being attacked by these, and we have a death pall that's resurrecting things. Oh, is that going to resurrect? Is it just by, is it organics only? That will enter corpses and reanimate them. Wait a second. Is it going to reanimate these guys? I bet it does. Alright, let's account for that. Because then that would be bad. We're going to say this zone quickly. I think we kind of have this already, but I want to make sure. Storage, corpses, like mech corpses. Is that anywhere? Mechanoid corpses. Yeah, okay, so they'll immediately move the mechanoid corpses indoors. Make sure it has a roof. It does, okay. I wonder if I should move it somewhere closer. Okay, and if that's the case, I'm just trying to be extra super smart here. We're going to say manage areas. We're going to make a new area. Mech cleanup on aisle 1. Okay, we're going to expand it. We're going to say they can go here. And I'm going to assign this to lifters so that they don't do anything anywhere else. In fact, I'll even be even crazier and shrink it to say, like, get rid of like that. I don't need that. I can walk down this main area here. I don't need it here either. I don't want them distracted at all. Is this overkill? This is overkill, isn't it? Probably. That's fine. I'd rather overkill than get killed. Okay. Now we're going to assign a couple of lifters to that. Those two guys. So they're just going to handle stuff in there. Where are all our colonists? They're coming in. They were far away. I don't know how these are going to go. Okay, he just hit him just twice. Okay, they seem a little squishy. So this is a good thing for us. We'll see. Oh, is that gonna hurt? Wait, that's not... That didn't hurt him. It's just gonna destroy the wall. Focus fire. That did hurt Daesh. It crushed his left shoulder. Graz right there. Zach is like right there, being crazy. Oh boy. Zach, did you come out of the Biosculptor pod just to have this happen to you? Wow, Daesh is getting hurt. Okay, I can't stack them because they're going to get hurt if I do that. It's a 3x3. It's a 3x3 thing here. Fluff, I think, is in a good spot. 3, we're going to move Daesh here. Zach there. Bleed back 2. Graz going to continue to get hit. Howie's there. Baiko is actually walking through the door, the wall that they just blew up. Okay, that one's down. Good. So they're not that hard once I have my people here. Buff's got to take care of this Scyther, because it's killing Gra. And it wouldn't be very hospitable of us if we had one of our guests die. Gra's down, don't really care. I know I just said it wouldn't be hospitable, but, you know. It's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. That Scyther is down, or is about to be down. Howie's gonna get hurt. Better for him to back up. Okay. Pompeyana is here. I'm afraid to put her in. Where is everybody else? Sani, what are you up to? Come on up. Nay. Come on up. Nebulo's still not here. Oh boy. That's gonna hurt. Dayesh is probably gonna get knocked down, and so is Fleeb. Let's see. Fleeb is knocked down. Okay. Death in 6 hours. Baiko, you're going to rescue Fleeb. Don't care what else is going on. Zach, Dayesh. Get the Scyther. Pompeyana. What do you think, Pompeyana? You have the arm for this? Throw it. She's stunned. Get these Scythers, they're really terrible. That's the ones that are hurting me. Bring Pompeyana back a little bit. Okay, now. Can Fluff hit that? Yes. No, she doesn't have the angle. She can go there. Dayesh move. Zach is good. Nay is good right where he is. Sani's good right where she is. Marak's got to move down a little bit too. Pompeyana, you're going to move up against the wall for protection. They're hauling. My plan at least is working with this. They're hauling them right into the stockpile zone so that they don't get reanimated by the death pile. So that's good. Okay, that one's dead. Move our people a little bit. That one's also dead. Why is Fluff not shooting? She doesn't have an angle? She must not. That termite. We're actually losing our angles here. Let me throw a grenade. We should be good. Maker's here. He's just gonna run in like a crazy person. That termite's dead. Now we just have one more Scyther. 2 more Scythers. Or actually, no, Lancers. Okay, now we can attack them like we normally would. Good. Marak and Sani are the only ones that have an angle here. Okay, I'm gonna move you back. Okay. They're all dead. We have people in big trouble. Specifically Fleeb. Death in 4 hours. Fluff. First thing she's actually doing is going in there. Let's do a check on everybody. Howie is also very hurt. He's death in 16 hours. I think Gra is also down. We're going to take everybody off of their drafting. Fluff is going to tend to Fleeb, who's going to die in 4 hours. Look at all this blood. Howie is crawling himself to bed, and so is Gra. And there's blood down the hallway. Wow, Howie. Okay. Daesh is in no immediate danger, but also needs help. You're going to rescue Gra, who's going to die in 6 hours. Well, actually, no, Daesh, you just go to bed. Just go lay down. Zach, you can rescue Happy. Marak, where are you? You're right there. You can rescue Gra. Pompeiana's totally fine. Baiko's fine. Maker Sani is going to die in 4 hours. Where is she? How about we have Pompeiana rescue? Wait. Oh, I can't control Sani. Can I? Sure I can. Yeah, go rest. Rest immediately. Don't go get something else first. Gra and Nay. Nay is going to die in 22 hours. We need another doctor. Because Fluff is good, but she can't keep up with all this. I think Zach is our backup. Zach is our backup. So let's, he has a 1 already, so we're good. Okay, well, that was a crazy battle. We have 4 people that are going to die in like less than 10 hours, so we need to manage that. We have 5 visitors, 1 of which is down, 2 are really hurt. But I think we're going to be okay. We just got a lot to manage to get them all into these beds and get them healed up. And we also have our crew that hasn't come back yet. They're going to be back in half a day, and we'll probably not even be able to wait for them for help. So if you want to see what happens and how it works out, tune into the next episode, because that's it for this one. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.